Hello and welcome to Tech Cubicle on SAP. I am Daryl Griffiths and this is my weekly 180 where I spend 180 seconds on the latest techie news that impacts the world of SAP. At the end, I'll pick my favourite to review in a little more detail in the cubicle. In my SAP techie news this week, the article from Business Wire on Danish multinational Danfoss and why it has selected Rise with SAP and S4HANA Private Cloud's customer data center option to migrate from its existing SAP S4HANA system that has been in place since 2016. The data center is to be owned and operated by Danfoss and running HPE GreenLake, which is a hybrid cloud-to-edge solution for managing the workloads. One of the benefits cited on the news article are the green credentials of innovative modular data center designs developed in collaboration between Danfoss and HPE, providing faster and sustainable data center expansions with greater location flexibility. The link is in the description down below. Onapsis announces the latest release of Onapsis Assess, which now includes deep visibility and security scanning for SAP BTP, which goes beyond the basic surface level. The product offers risk-related insights into user accounts, identity provider settings, features activated and security checks scored against SAP Security Baseline and SAP BTP Security recommendations, including recommendations from Onapsis's own Onapsis Research Labs. E3 Mag delights us with the SAP Q1 2024 results. I'm sure you've seen these by now, but the most significant number was cloud revenue being up by 24%. One quote from a cited source on the E3 Mag article suggests that there were more voluntary redundancies of SAP employees in the USA. This suggests that quite a number of employees were reaching retirement age and willing to leave. We've seen other articles recently about the lack of skills in the industry, and I feel that this is just the tip of the iceberg. Link is down below. AI is no blip or hype, says Dominik Assam, SAP's CFO in Fortune.com's article. The article discusses the rise of AI in SAP's strategy and how it is a driver for companies to move to the cloud. One key paragraph I found interesting was where Assam suggests that customers would need huge amounts of data in order to train AI models properly, and that SAP has the consent of the lion's share of its customers to use their data to train AI models. Where is this consent form? It must be bundled up in the S4HANA public cloud terms and conditions somewhere. Do companies get a discount for their consent? How does this all work? The article continues to discuss the potential for massive savings from using AI to reduce labour costs. The link is in the description down below. Amazon Web Services announces the ability to deploy SAP Web Dispatcher via AWS Launch Wizard. This new capability allows fast and simple deployment of Web Dispatcher in standalone or high availability configurations. The link is down below for more details. My favourite item this week is the article on Fortune.com regarding AI not being a blip or hype. On the outset, the article seems to be talking about cloud, AI, S4HANA and Rise as one big gloopy ball of stuff mixed together. This specific quote, "The rapid pace of advancement in AI systems for ERP means companies need to be able to continually update their internal software and that can't be done on-site without serious costs," Assam said. This doesn't make sense to me. Is Assam talking about on-premise when he says on-site? How does the effort to continually update on-premise compared to a Rise-hosted system which is classed as cloud? I'm going to wager that they are actually the same amount of effort, the same amount of testing is needed. The article then justifies that AI has helped drive customers to modernise their ERP to the benefit of SAP's cloud revenue growth. Now, I'm really not convinced that AI is the driver here when we see the following two things. First, many SAP products starting to come to the end of their life and customers are faced with the rise or not rise decision. Second, customers adopting SAP BTP hosted services. It's too early to say that AI is the driver, is it not? Regarding this paragraph, but SAP has the consent of the lion's share of its customers to use their data to train AI models and that gives them a big opportunity to provide AI services in their software according to the CFO. AI will become normalized within the SAP product portfolio, but for those companies that have not consented for their data to be used in SAP's AI model training, will they still have equal benefit? Conversely, do companies receive a benefit for consenting to SAP's AI model training? There's got to be a benefit, or is it mandatory? How will all of this AI be charged to customers? I don't know if anyone has looked at the metering and pricing for Generative AI Hub, but it's not the easiest to understand. Plus, we now have the added complexity from the credits included in Rise with SAP Premium Plus. A previous article in 2023 on CIO.com noted the complexity involved in calculating these costs. We've seen plenty of stories through the previous years of companies unable to properly control cloud costs, and now we've got AI added into that complexity. I feel it's one of those we'll worry about the costs later, then when the costs come, the companies will balk. I mean, it's chicken and egg, isn't it? You can't make employees more productive without the AI, but the productivity increase is not instantaneous. It will need some form of experimentation to find a benefit, and the speed of realizing a benefit will depend on the complexity of the task. Either way, if a company sees a benefit using the AI or not, they still need to experiment and play with AI, which will cost money, which goes to SAP and will end up coming out in the quarterly results whenever SAP decide to publish results with a breakdown of AI revenue. So this means we will expect SAP customers to report higher costs initially and then a gradual productivity boost. Just like moving to the cloud, there will then be a splurge of LinkedIn posts titled, "My company reverted all AI because it was actually more expensive than using humans." For comparison, Microsoft's Copilot Pro is the AI Copilot that you can use inside apps like Word, Excel, PowerPoint and Outlook. It has a simple price of £19 per user per month. That's a lot of AI capability, and it's quick, easy, and fairly transparent decision to sign up. Compare that to SAP's billing for AI. I think SAP customers will need some form of super FinOps to stop the inevitable crying when that first usage bill comes in, and they've still got their existing employee headcount cost. As always, reference links are in the description down below. Drop me a comment, give the video a thumbs up, and most importantly, subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.